to hide this. They are somewhat ashamed of admitting that they have a person with mental illness in their family. How many of you know a person with mental illness in your family or your friends circle? Anyone? Not many like to acknowledge it because, as I said earlier, it is rather embarrassing and people don't want, they think it is something wrong, but not. It is actually just like a bodily illness. It may be due to the play of hormones. It may be due to electrolyte imbalance. We know when sodium goes down, people start behaving peculiarly. It may be due to tension. It may be due to drug abuse, so many things. So why is screening important? Screening, we go to the ordinary population and find out what is wrong. For us in the hospital, people will come with an illness, but this is people who are well, who do not have an illness, but we want to find out if there is anything wrong with them. So role of Lions in screening, as I said earlier, we screen for vision, heart disease, for everything. Now we are prioritizing mental health because it is the background, it is a silent person behind most of the diseases. So we want to bring it to the whole world. And now, actually, when we think about mental health, usually we concentrate on the adult population. But I would like to share something that is in our district, that is 318E, we have a program known as Gynec Awareness. It was started in 2005. And we actually train a lot of ladies about the girls' problems, and we go to various schools and take classes for the adolescents. And at the same time, we have screening for anemia and screening for little diseases. And after the programs, usually we ask them to talk to us about any little problems they have, or if they are embarrassed to talk about it, to give little anonymous slips. That is what comes. We are snowed down by a lot of slips, and we talk to them about this problem. So actually, a few years back, I had taken a class in one remote area. And after the class, many of the children came, they were talking, they were telling about their problems. Usually more than physical problems, they tell about their psychosocial problems, about their appearance. All that is what is troubling them actually. And after all the children left, one girl was just lingering behind. So I said, my dear, you have any problem to ask me? Then she came to me and said, Doctor, can you tell me which is the easiest and painless way to die? I got a shock, I said, my dear, you are just in the 8th standard. Why you are thinking about dying? She said, I don't want to live, doctor. I'm fed up. Because I said, what happened? She said, all my friends are better than me. They are brighter than me. They are more smarter than me. They even look better than me. Everybody is comparing us. All the teachers say, see, look at your friend. She's done so well. Why can't you do like that? And last exam, I'm not very good in maths, but I got 86% in my maths. And I went home very happily and told my mother, Mother, I have got 86% in mathematics. Immediately, mother asked, what about your friends? How much did they get? What is the highest mark? Then immediately 100%. Oh, you got only 86. They have all got marks more than you. So this sort of thing really upset her so much that she said, I don't want to live. After that, I spoke to the class teacher. Class teacher was very sympathetic. She said, yes, I'll be careful hereafter. Then she connected me with her mother, actually. And I was surprised that the mother was very sharp. She told me, what is this? My mother is talking all this. How much of money we are spending on education? We are giving so much of tuition to her. We give her such good food. And she's not performing up to our expectation. So this is the gap. The stress is the gap between reality and expectation, actually. That gap becomes bigger. We become more and more stressed out. So anyway, that girl did not commit suicide. She went on. So this sort of screening can be done in various areas. We can define that specific population to be screened. Either we can have a camp, or we can have we can go to certain areas like schools, colleges, or some professional area, some offices. So once we lions become very used to this, people will call us and invite us to take the session. Just like they call us for vision screening and all. Everybody is waiting for us to conduct the screening. So we have to collaborate with some qualified professionals or hospitals in the beginning so that we get the hang of it, And we have to define that specific population we want to screen. Then we have to select appropriate and validated screening tools. And how will we select the place where we are going to have the program? We should have a place which is easily accessible. It should have some privacy, whereas you can sit and talk to people, and it will not be embarrassing for people to open up and talk to us. And we should also have some good staff, some trained staff who will talk to the people nicely, and they'll be tactful. They will move away whenever they are not required, and at the same time intervene if there's any problem. So good prepared staff. And also we will have to have the screening tools. This we will have to prepare along with the professionals. So questionnaires both for the patients as well as for the bystanders. And actually in our area, our screening programs, not mental but other screening programs, we utilize the Kudumbasri and the Asha workers. Because these Asha workers, they go to each and every house. So if we give them the questionnaires, they will give it to the people around us. And though according to the response, if people are having trouble, they will point out, come on, you go and see such and such a person. We will see that there is a camp on such a day. Please come. So before the camp itself, we can have a ground study of people who are interested in having mental checkup. Then there are also stress level checks. So how much stress a person can tolerate. See, the stress level is different. Some people can tolerate any amount of stress, they'll be still smiling. But some others, a small little thing will upset them. So stress level checks are there. There are professional levels, and also there are games and so many other things which will help the people to open up and release and show how stressed out they are or not. And of course, counseling desks, those who want to have a one-to-one talk, who want to open up, who want to discuss some problems that they have, we should have the counseling desks. And always, when we start the camp, never put a big board saying mental health and well-being, but we should have something like healthy body, healthy mind, wellness of body and mind, or something like that, where people don't get embarrassed. So as soon as patients come, what should we do? As soon as the patients come, we should have a routine health checkup so that it will sort of release them. They will become a bit used to it. We can take their height, their weight, and take their BP, check their sugar, and then slowly talk to them and ask them what all problems they have, and then have the screening for the mental health initiative. Then implementation, that is, as I have said earlier, we have to pinpoint key locations where outreach is more, and we have to publicize this event through media, visual, etc., and word of mouth. And as said earlier, venue should be easy to reach, it should be pleasant, and well-trained, empathetic staff for the execution. We can also maintain records with informed consent and share timely feedback with the participants. And one thing is, we should not have a stressful atmosphere. It is nice if we can have some games or some corners with laughter, some sort of 5 minutes of laughter, enjoying some other activity. So people will be able to unwind themselves and then share their problems. Then, if they have any problem, we can refer them to appropriate professionals, and we have to ensure follow-up through consultation and contact numbers. So our goals are to shatter the silence around mental illness and stigma, and we can always provide a contact number or a helpline so that in case a person is in trouble or he is very much upset, there should be a helping ear, a helping hand or a listening ear. As they said earlier, A listening ear is the most important. We can talk and talk and talk, but people don't like advice. They prefer to have somebody who is willing to listen to their problems, and it will solve half the problems itself. And of course, we can also have, we can serve the, we can have wellness corners in some areas where when people are upset, they can go there and talk to the people, talk to the consultants over there, open up about their problems, and they don't feel embarrassed about talking. And this sort of ongoing mental health will definitely help most of our lions to become experts at this mental health initiative. And definitely, we can offer holistic support for mental health people, and also serve as a vital bridge between the patients and the professionals. I think I have finished before time.
Yeah, Dr. Suchitra, thank you very much. That has been quite an eye-opener to quite a lot of us. And the story that you told us about that little girl is quite touching. Maybe I'll begin with my first question. See, this little girl approached you, and because you are a medical doctor, you could read her mind and then you could give her appropriate advice. I am an ordinary lion or a club president or whatever. And if I come across somebody like that, what is that I can do as a layman?
First of all, we can assure her, reassure her, make her feel comfortable, tell her that this is a common problem. We can even say that in our childhood, we were not brilliant or anything. So we can understand your problem, and we can approach the teachers who are in the school. There are some sympathetic teachers who will listen to them and then connect with the parents. I always find this triangle very important: the parents, the teachers, and the students, and of course, us.
Thank you. That's a great suggestion. I think every Lions Club and every Lion member can begin doing similar things to save lives. Yeah, I think we all can organize screening camps. I think there's plenty of scope for us. There is enormous, scope for every Lions Club to do something in this area. And there are quite a lot of experts available in every town. Yeah, next, it's question time. We have plenty of time today for questions. So I think I think Kshama has a question, I think.
Yes, Shama. Yes, Lion Shama.
Yes, it was indeed a great talk today. I just wanted to ask this about the screening camps. Like, what is a rough idea? I just want to get an idea. What is the rough age when this screening should be done? How can we know that whether it is important for this child to be sent to the screening camp, or for even for the elders? So, what is an rough age we can do the screening camps for?
Actually, when we have screening camps, we should have it in separate sections. For elderly
Yes.
people, the older people, they have a lot of problems. Mental illness, Alzheimer's, their problems are different. Whereas the younger age, the people who are professionals, they are in the rat race. They are looking right and left at their peers and trying to overcome them. So stress management for them can be done in the offices or outside also in our camps. So we should focus on a particular area, a particular age group. And for children, it is always better to go to them rather than call them to a screening camp.
Dr. Mudassir?
Yeah, good evening. Congratulations, Dr. Suchitra. I think it was
Thank
very
you.
informative and something new, which even as a doctor, I think we have to learn and apply it in our practice also, hopefully. I just want, if we can, I am also not sure what it should be, but if while doing these screening camps, we should look for particular points in the children's, I'm talking about mainly related to children, like they may not come out openly, and screening, if you do fast, sometimes we may not be able to pick up early mental disease. So if certain points, honestly I don't know, honestly I'm asking you, that certain points, if you can look up in the people who are just about to be affected or under stress, if we can pick up how we can pick up these points, then we can refer them further for further management.
One of the points is that when children suddenly their grades start falling, that is one thing, and they lose their concentration,
Right.
and they are mood off. they like to sit alone in their rooms. Some of
Right.
the children, they come from school, they just lock their rooms and sit inside. There was a patient, a student like that, who ultimately we found out they were having substance abuse.
Right.
So actually, that is a doctor couple's child. Nobody expected such a thing. And she was a very good student. Suddenly, her grades started falling. She became very, very moody. She stopped eating from home. She always wanted to go outside and have food. And all that, ultimately, they found that it was a mental disorder, which was stemming from the substance abuse. And she was treated, and she completely recovered from it also.
Yeah. Thank you. So,
Srinivas, you have a question?
your behavior pattern changes, like you should be careful. So, especially if there are any changes in behavior, especially, I think that is the main thing, right? I agree with you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Srinivas, your question, please.
Dr. Suchitra, it's more of a suggestion. Parents should be counseled not to compare between two siblings. Like my daughter was a slow learner and my son was a quick learner, but we never compared and kept on encouraging my daughter. Both of them became good doctors. Both of them have finished their post-graduation in medicine. So
Yeah,
parents
this
should be
point is important.
counseled not to compare between siblings. That is my suggestion.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
This point
What
has
you
been
said is
made.
absolutely true. Yeah, the parents are the people who are actually really, I mean, driving the children to extremes. Because in our childhood, people never used to bother much. In fact, my father used to say, which class are you in? Whereas nowadays, people know what their children are studying, all the subjects, everything. So that's sort of too much of importance to their studies. And another thing, I should say that when I go to these, I'm always taking adolescent classes. They don't have games or any PT hour nowadays. I don't know about other states. In Kerala, we don't have. And the children tell me, please tell them to have at least 1 hour of PT in a week. And the principal says, no, no way. We have such a big syllabus to cover. We cannot waste time. Actually, that is the time which is most productive.
Dr. Deepak.
Yes, Suchitra ji, wonderful presentation. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Deepak,
sir.
we can't hear you. You have to speak a little louder.
Sorry. Yeah. As a doctor, can you hear me now?
Yes.
As a doctor, I just wanted to know, when there is somebody is not well physically, there are symptoms which you can as a doctor feel. But when mentally somebody is not well, how do you identify that diagnosis? And is there any medical instrument by which you can know that person is not mentally well?
The only medical instrument I can think of is our tongue. Because when we speak to them and we listen to them, our ears, our eyes, and our tongue, these are the three instruments. Because I'm dealing with women usually in my OP, I'm gynecologist. So I find a lot of women, they come with backache, headache, leg ache, sleeplessness. And finally, when I keep on asking, I find out they have problems at home. Spouse is
Lakshmi has a
alcoholic
question.
or children. So those sort of things, we can make out that they are not well only because of the situations at home. It is their mental problem. So when we talk to them, we can talk to their spouses also, and we can make some difference in their lives.
The next question is from Lakshmi.
Good evening, Dr. Suchitra. Really, I would like to appreciate all the organizers for giving this kind of opportunity. Being a gynecologist, your suggestions and your experience, how you are sharing is really valued. Just I want to raise, being a teacher, I'm a teacher for, for past 20 years. I'm a professor in University of Al-Baha in Saudi Arabia right now. But being a teacher, my concern is not only the psychological issue only for it's not nowadays for a few children. It's a universal problem. So how lines are from your side, how you are going to share, how you are working towards it or planning towards it, or what guidance or suggestions you would like to give for us?
I think the best way would be what we are doing at present, going to the teenagers, talking to them, making them open up. Because at that age, they are very receptive to our whatever we say, they listen to us. After a certain age, they will be thinking of something else when they are, they don't really concentrate on us. But when we say something, they will take the advice. And actually, when we can lay the foundation of a good health, not only mind, also body from young age. That is my idea now. We are going, prevention is better than cure. We all should try that, because it is not only professionals, all of us can do it. Go to schools, talk to the children, and find out if there's anything troubling them. And then we can, that will lead us to what is the problem, and we can talk with their peers or their teachers and all that.
Dr. Suchitra, if I may add a few other points to this at this point, because Lions' role is being discussed. So for the benefit of the non-Lions, the very fact that a whole week has been allocated to treating and discussing and promoting and creating awareness about mental health and well-being at the global level is an important step that we have taken, Lions have taken. And organizing screening camps, organizing awareness programs, and talking to people and becoming aware of what is important in relation to mental health and well-being itself is a great step forward for Lions Clubs International. And I'm sure within the next few years, it's going to be another global focus area on a permanent basis. I think there is a question from Abhay Gandhi. Abhay, you can unmute yourself. Abhay, you can unmute yourself. Abhay Gandhi. Yes. Abhay, you can speak.
Can't hear.
We can't hear you. I'm sorry. Ramesh, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. So, Dr. Suchitra,
Yes.
today we talk about screening. Can you tell me about the benefits of regular screening? It will give you awareness to everyone.
Actually, we should have regular screening, because we can follow up the people. See, some days people may be very much upset. They may not respond to our questions. They may not listen to us. But on another occasion, they may be okay. On the other hand, a person who's really mentally ill, the next time also he'll be the same. So we can follow up the patient every month or week or whatever it is. And those patients who need special care, we can pinpoint them, call them up over the phone, be friendly, and ask them any problem you have. Come on, contact me. I have this number, all that sort of thing.
Before we move on to the next question, our past international director and coordinator of the Global Service Weeks in India, Narendra Bhandari ji, is here. If he can unmute himself, I would like him to give his comments at this time. Bhandari ji, are you there? Okay. In case there is another question, please, you're welcome.
Suchitra ji, I would like to say something. I think even the environment of your home, the atmosphere of your home also makes a lots of difference in bringing this mental problems and sharing those. So I think that should also be taken care of when we are having a pleasant environment at home. Then only I think there are lesser problems of mental issues, because people open up. Though age is not a bar then, because children, grown-ups, teenage, everybody will share their problems, right?
Exactly. And having a meal together, at least one meal.
A dinner.
Everybody
Yes,
sits and
yes. Yesterday
has-
only I said that a dinner together makes a lot of difference.
Makes a lot
Thank
of
you.
difference.
Dr. Suchitra, I have another question, perhaps the last question. In case a Lions Club wants to organize a screening camp
Yes.
in terms of mental health and well-being, what kind of setup do we need? What kind of experts do we need? Does it cost us any money? And do we need any private place? I mean, what are the precautions that we need to take?
We should, when we're having a mental screening camp for the first time, we should collaborate with a hospital or a psychologist, because we cannot do anything we want. We have to collaborate with them. We should ask for the specific tools, like the questionnaire, the stress release things, and how we can help them out, etc. And in case medicine is required, whom to refer to, all those things we should have ready. Are they simply saying, oh, you're not well, you go, means it's not correct. So we should have all those things ready, and we should select, if we are having a community screening, we should select a place which is easily accessible. At the same time, we should not embarrass people who want to talk on a one-to-one basis. We should have counseling desks or any areas. And at the end of that program, we can have a session of yoga, meditation, or laughter, or something to sort of release the stress and make the happy hormones come out. Usually I tell the children about happy hormones. I tell them, we have got all the happy hormones inside. You do exercise or you dance a bit, you sing a bit, all those nice things will come out and you will feel happy.
nagaRAJU, I would
please.
take a minute, only few seconds. I would like to really congratulate Suchitra for a wonderful presentation. Actually, this is the area which we really need to, guide our Lions clubs for mental wellness screening. It is not like any other screening with equipments and all that. This is basically the tools like questionnaire and all that. It's a wonderful presentation. Congratulations. And I think nagaRAJU, we can pick up and we can take Suchitra's help and we can share those questionnaires at least to the clubs. Of course, with the guidance of the psychiatrist, they should do this screening camp. But at least for the time being, that questionnaire, if we prepare, I think that we can share with the Lions clubs.
I've got some questionnaires ready. I'll send it to nagaRAJU, sir. Okay.
Thank you very much. It's 8:30 now. I invite Ashlok Mistry to go ahead with this presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening, friends. All is not well. So can you hear me properly?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Friends, all is not well. Anxiety bogs down nearly 70% of students. And this is an article in Times of India. 70% students are under the stress, anxiety. 60% students are under the depression. 32% students are having a very poor emotional well-being. And that is where? Delhi, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. You can see all the well-established IT sectors because parents don't have much time to look after the children. And then these things happen. Well, friends, myself, I'm Ashlok Mistry, a civil engineer and construction consultant, serving the industry from last 45 years and a Lion from last 35 years, serving the humanity. And it's my proud privilege that today I have with me my mentor, Lion Narendra Bhandari. Due to him only, I was able to make a film on diabetes initiatives in India, and I was able to attend the International Board of Directors meeting. Friends, music, art, and movement are the creative pathways. They are the alternate therapies used to bring well back our mental health. It improves emotional expressions, reduces stress, and then fosters strong mind-body relationships. Music therapy is addressing physical, psychological, and emotional needs. It calms down the mind and reduces the stress. So friends, just tell me how many types of music therapies are there? Just write down on the chat box. Yes, friends, go ahead. nagaRAJU, can you help me?
Yeah, so I don't think, so one was only one answer, no idea.
No idea, okay. Friend, there are 4 types of music therapies. There are 4 types of music therapies. The first one is receptive, that is listening to music. The second is recreative, that is singing. That is singing. Playing pre-composed instruments or music, that is composition, that is writing down the lyrics, songs, or composing a music and improvisation. that is spontaneous music creation. There are so many instruments are generally used in the music therapy. Piano, guitar, djembe drums, maraca, singing bowls, hand percussion, flute. And there are some classical Indian ragas. Can you just tell me what ragas are used for the mental well-being or the mental health? Please, open your chat box. Friends, keep your chat box open. I'm going to ask you so many questions. Yes, friends. nagaRAJU ji, kindly help me.
Sure.
Yeah. What ragas are being used to for the mental well-being or used in the music therapy?
There are a few answers. Bhairavi, Yaman, an instrument's name, piano, Revati and Hindola, Ashavari, Kalyani, Bhairavi.
Yeah,
These are
good. Good. Friends, mainly the ragas used as the Bhairavi, Darbari, Jogya, Malkons, Thodi and Sri. And these ragas are used for the music therapy. Friends, what are the benefits? The music therapy, listening to soothing melodies or gentle instrumental compositions can calm down the mind, slow down the heart rate, and reduces stress levels. Different music has the power to evoke specific emotions within us. For instance, if we listen to Navratri Dandiya music, it may uplift spirit and instill feelings of joy and positivity. And if we listen that such type of music, automatically our feet started tapping and we feel vibrated, we feel rejuvenated. It improves sleep quality, yes friends. Struggle with a sleep disorder, healing music can act as a powerful tool in improving the sleep quality. The demand of the modern life often lead to increased stress and anxiety. Engaging with healing music can provide relief from the daily pressure of we face. Music has a unique ability, friends, to bypass our rational minds and tap into our emotions. It allows us to express feelings and experiences that were difficult to articulate verbally. Healing music provides a safe space for emotional expressions. So, friends, let us have an experience of how the music heals and makes us rejuvenated. Close your eyes, and that is expression, imagination, active participation, and mind body connections. Can you just open your chat box and write down what type of visuals are used in the art therapy? Yes, friend, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Painting is one answer from Manoj Kumar Purohit.
Good.
Sketching is Madhumita's answer.
Good.
And, yoga, I think, may not be relevant here.
No, not.
Mandala drawing is Bhagavad Gita's answer.
Very good.
And molding is Gauri Chavan's answer. And mandala is Kama's answer.
Yes. Thank you,
Drawing.
friends. Yeah. Let's see. Friends, the visuals are used are drawing, painting, collaging, sculpting, mandala drawing, and role play. The focus is on the healing from the trauma, stress, behavioral issues, and on self-discovery, and not on the aesthetic quality of the outcome. Drawing and painting with pastel colors, chalks, acrylics, and watercolors can be useful for expressing emotions, mood, and relational dynamics that are difficult to express in words. Collage is one of the also best way in the art therapy. The different cutouts, photos, paints, felt pens, paper cutouts. The participants arrange them in the shape whatever they like and they express themselves. Sculpting. Clay can have a lot of impact on the person taking the therapy. It represents the abstract inner state and a self-image a person can evolve, can show up because the clay can be stretched, unmilled, and flattened. And that's why a person can express the emotions in very different ways. Mandala making or coloring can be a wonderful experience, wonderful meditative exercise for emotional expressions, concentration, and self-soothing. Mandalas are also used in the aid to meditation. Role play. It is one of the best way used in the art therapy. At work, in social life, in our family life, we play so many roles daily. Drama therapy is a safe method for exploring our roles. Sometimes we can use the puppets and the mask when we directly don't want to play any role. And thus, a person shows his expression, and in this, it strengthens the sense of identity and enhances the relationship. The benefits of art therapy are it reduces the stress. In rhythmic and representative moments like coloring and doodling, it calms down the nervous system and reduces anxiety. The focus required for the creative task and not having the judgmental issues, and so it promotes the mindfulness. Art provides a non-verbal outlet to express complex feelings, understand oneself better, and explore themes and that may be affecting your behaviors. And thus, it helps in emotional expression. Engaging creative activities can lower stress level and improve your overall mental health. Friends, and the last one is the movement therapy. The movement therapy in this, a dance movement therapy is used. Yoga, in last art therapy, we got one answer from in chat that yoga. Yoga comes here. Tai Chi, a Chinese martial art. Mindful walking and embraces outdoor activities. Dance movement therapy is a psychotherapeutic approach that uses movement and dance to promote emotional and social physical integration of the individual. And for the purpose of it helps to improve your health and well-being because in dance, your mind, body, and soul is totally integrated. Yoga and Tai Chi both are the best practices, controlled with meaningful and mindful movements, improving body awareness, flexibility, and reduces stress-related activities. In yoga, we practice physical postures and breathing and meditation. And while in Tai Chi, it's a Chinese martial art where coordinated movements, meditation, and purposeful breathing is believed to unlock the body's physical, mental, and spiritual health. Mindful walking involves in focus and meditative work. You walk in a garden, you walk in the mountains, you walk in you can say Ayurvedic plantation area. You walk with friends, you walk in a group, you go for the heritage walk. It changes your mind. You concentrate at some different place. Your thoughts are removed from your mind and you enjoy the nature. And this mindful walking, it helps you to reduce the stress. Outdoor activities. You run, play, swim, do hiking. It provides you exercise and boosts your mind. Friends, the benefits of movement therapies are intentional movement, such as mindful walking or gentle stretching, helps to strengthen the connections between the thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. Movement provides a powerful way to release pent-up tensions, anxiety, and anger, and especially for issues that may be too painful or difficult to address cognitively. Mindful movement practices such as yoga have been shown to improve mood, body images, and self-confidence. And movement therapies can enhance balance. It is much more important in the older age. It enhances balance, coordination, strength, and overall physical fitness, which positively affects your mood and cognitions. Friends, on the way of conclusion, music, art, and movements, they work hand in hand. serve as a creative pathways to mental well-being by providing accessible, non-verbal outlets for the emotional expression, stress relief. Engaging in these activities helps to regulate mood, improve self-awareness, and enhance social connections. Engaging with music or art can activate parts of brain associated with emotional processing, foster release, and purification. Activities like playing an instrument or dancing engage extensive areas of the brain, boosting cognitive flexibility, problem-solving skills, and memory. Creative activities, including drawing, painting, music, can lower cortisol level, the body's primary stress hormone. These focus engagements can help individuals enter a flow state where they are fully immersed in the present moment, similar to mindfulness. The process of creating soothing, tangible thought throughout the art, mastering a new moment, can provide a sense of accomplishment, and this fosters increased self-confidence, self-worth, and deeper connection to one's authentic self. And participating in group activities, dance, drumming circles, or choir singing, or moving around can help you, and for loneliness can combat the loneliness and foster a sense of community and belongings. My sincere thanks to PID Narendraji Bhandari and Lion nagaRAJU for giving me some good inputs, and my friends participating from the District 3513D, Lion PDG Nabil Rose, Aida Kavarji, and so many Lions, and all of you for attending this session and inspiring me. Before I end, friends, let's enjoy sitting on the chair, a best dance posture which includes a music, movement, and friends, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashokji. That was a wonderful presentation. And if
And
the
I hope I have
comments in the
completed in
chat
time,
box are
finished in
any,
time.
sorry?
I've finished in time.
Yeah, you are on time, right? Just half a minute ahead. And then that's very much. Thank you very much. And I think you have plucked quite a lot of chords within us, and you have told us how effective music and other arts can be in case we know how to utilize them. But unfortunately, maybe, I don't know if I'm right, but quite a lot of Lion trainers and other trainers have underutilized these arts in their presentations. And I think you have given a call to all of us to realize the significance and also power of music, art, and painting and other fine arts. I'm sure we'll begin utilizing them a little more productively. Lion Narendra Bhandariji has already risen his hand. I request him to give his comments.
Yeah, thank you, nagaRAJU. I just raised my hand first just to tell you that Ashok is down with viral fever for last 2 days. And that is the commitment of our LCIPs. In spite of his health not well, he has presented a very nice session. Ashok, congratulations. And we are
Thank you,
really
sir.
proud of you. We are
Thank you,
proud
sir.
of each
Thank
and
you.
every LCIP who is devoted their time, the hard work that they do in making all of us knowledgeable. Now, last thing about the session, today's session has been really wonderful. Suchitra gave us an insight how to detect the mental illness, or how to, I want to say, uh, treat these people. And Ashok has given how to treat this illness. So it has been a good combination, nagaRAJU. Congratulations to you for pairing this session very nicely, uh, complementing and supplementing each other. But Suchitra and Ashok, you have been wonderful. Ashok, you have revealed so many therapies. In fact, many people have been asking about mind health and well-being. What do we do? Now, this is a wonderful presentation which gives thousands of ideas to our Lions and Lions clubs, that without much money and without much, I would say, manpower, you can do wonderful work in mental health and well-being. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all the presenters.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Dr. Saroj has a question. Dr. Saroj, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Really a nice session. And my question is, how can art therapy maintain emotional balance while managing high pressure service events and community expectations done by a lion leader?
I will tell you that apart from lionism, even in our family also, if we concentrate some time to play with children, to listen the music, to have some join with them for some paintings or art therapy, or the movement therapy, let them take early in the morning even for walking or having some yoga or breathing sessions. It will definitely, even we can have these sessions in our Lions clubs also. And we can have in our districts also. And even we can go to schools and do this type of activities. We can take some music stanzas from the internet. We get it very wellly. Soothing musics we get some Indian classical ragas, which today I have make a fusion of it. That we can take, and we can take one lecture in the schools or one classroom, of particularly especially for the 10th or 11th, 12th students. So that will be help them, and they will realize. And we can also take the parents meeting. In parents meeting, we can pass on this information to them, so they can also implement this.
Sairam has a question.
Thank you so much, nagaRAJU sir. Ashok sir, that was one of the most brilliant presentation which I saw today, and very rightly said by nagaRAJU sir. You have really pulled a cord out. I have learned tabla for 14 years. Now I have to go back after 2 years. I will start doing that from right tomorrow. So it's a wonderful one. Just wanted to compliment you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Shama, do you have a question?
Yes, you said something about role plays, right? Dramas
Yeah.
and all. Can you elaborate a little bit more, a minute or two? Like, I just want to know, because I was not actually very, I didn't understand it properly. Can you just...
See, in role play, what's happened, there are so many masks are there, different types of. And a person is thinking that he is a king, or he's thinking that he want to play the romantic role and he's not able to do it at the home, and he has some mental well-being he want. So he can go to the therapist can, while talking to them, they can understand that what role they are interested, what they believe, what they like, which roles they like, and according to that they tell them to play the role. Or the therapist can have a puppet show according to the likings of the person, and so that is a role play. So it is not a direct playing the role, but by the way of puppet or by the way of wearing the mask, they can do it. Like we have you can see there is a theme in the mask, in the parties, that different wearing masks. Like this, the therapist first talk to you, understand your likings and likings, and then they can use this therapy.
And Sanjeev Gandhi, do you have a question?
Yeah, regarding this role play, I've usually watched children doing it.
Yeah.
Like when they're alone, they do role play. They do dance themselves, or they play like their teachers, or what they want to become, and that helps them. But as adults, I don't think we do that much. So how we can do that?
See, that's what I told, that you can make the therapist discuss with you what are your interests, what are your likings. Your likings are the historical or present, or you like the films, which role you like, and they have the different types of masks with them, or they have the puppets with you, or they give you some script to write, to read, and then you play the role play. Even in our institutes, we do the role play. If you understand, even institutes, we are giving some role play to define the situation. In similar way, after discussing, there are some scripts are there, and that can be read out and then loudly played. Even in
I've been a lion for 45 years. If I recall, every meeting those days used to begin with a prayer song, and every meeting used to have, an interruption exclusively for song or music or something. And there used to be quite a lot of entertainment by the lions themselves in each meeting. So do you think that's one of the reasons why Lions clubs have become a little more duller and members have started leaving? Do you think that has contributed to it, the absence of music?
No, I don't think so. Eventually, I will insist that some type of entertainment from the members, or the members should be involved to present themselves. 2 to 3 members should be involved to present themselves in the meeting. What is their life? How they have grown up? What their business? What they want to become, or what their role want to be. And even also Lions Club meeting, you can keep the different mask. And then let people wear and do it. You can have the different instruments, let people play, because this is a non-judgmentable. So it will help
Rawat,
to
do you have a
express
question?
yourself. Even we can put that we can put the mandala sheets there in our club meetings, some sketch pens and the color pencils, and let the people do it.
Yeah.
It will increase the involvement of the members in the club meetings, I think.
Rawat, your question, please. You can unmute yourself.
It was really a very nice journey. So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Ashlok Mistry ji for organizing such a wonderful talk, and Sri nagaRAJU ji for arranging all this. Actually, you see, it was an experience like this that as we see in the society, in our general health also, when we think of the well-being, then we find that so many persons are having the problems. So similarly here, when the mental well-being and mental health and well-being is the issue, then we find that every third or fourth person is having some problem. And you very excellently explained that the remedy is also with us, like the Ayurvedic treatment and all that. Now, so many things are in our kitchen, so many things are in our house, and using that, we can always take care of our all those problems. So that way, it was an excellent talk and excellent relooking on the issues and relooking on the remedies. One suggestion I wanted to make, that often when it comes to some classical function of the music is there and all that, we find absolutely illiterate or ignorant about it. So what I suggest, if we take up and I mean to say with the colleges and all that, that they make it a part of the curriculum to opt the student some sort of music. I mean to say whatever they like and all. So what I find that in their longer, I mean to say when they grow up and they become with the family and all that, then they will be having some entertainment which is good for mental health and well-being in their life. Otherwise, normally it becomes very routine, going to the workplace, coming back to the workplace and all. So if we are having some knowledge of something or some interest, then that will make a very long-term impact on that. But it was really, thank you very much, Mr. nagaRAJU.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Such
much.
a beautiful talk.
So
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ashok, for giving a new insight to the problem and new insight to the issues. Thank you so much.
I just want to share one thing, that Lions Club should take this activity, go to schools, talk to school principal, and show them that what are the stress levels of the students, and they should call the parents and start them talking to parents for this alternative therapy, which can be done at the home itself. There is no need to go to any doctor for this type of therapies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you,
we should
nagaRAJU,
take it.
just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds about this role play. What I feel, the people are having some mental challenge if they are unable to achieve something. If that is known to somebody, and if that person is given that role play of that particular inability, I think by doing that role play, maybe his mental illness can be treated.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I cannot take any more questions because we promised to close at 9 o'clock every day. It's already 9. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, same channel, same link and same on Zoom. Be back again at 8 p.m. tomorrow for 2 more powerful presentations. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.